My wife doesn't like my kids from my first marriage, and I'm in a bind. I, David, 43, and my wife Ava have been married for 6 years, and we have 2 daughters, Lily Jr., 4, and Amy Jr., 2, and our eldest, Mike, 17, and Olive, 15, from a previous marriage. My ex-wife got a good deal in the divorce. I didn't get custody, and I've only been able to see my older kids on weekends and Wednesdays for the last 8 years. A few weeks ago, the older kids wanted to move in permanently because of their stepfather, and Mike and the stepfather got into a fight, and their mom said yes, and I talked to Ava, and she resisted. I later learned that when she had a little girl, she was uncomfortable around older children and kept it from me. It's been hard since Mike and Olive moved in. I want to do home tutoring. Ava's against it, and we're still waiting for a spot. Before the children came over, Ava often used to give space to take the little girl back to her mother's house. I never asked. Don't get me wrong, the big kids are great, with good grades, lots of friends, good manners, and love sports. I'm proud, but Ava's always picking on them, like she wants them to make a mistake and send them back. We had a huge fight over the holidays, because she wouldn't let the older kids participate in family traditions. Little Lily has been biting, and the school suggested occupational therapy, and I talked to the insurance company, and Ava doesn't like what the school recommends, and nothing else is on the table. Yesterday morning, when I was making breakfast, little Lily came into the kitchen crying for Olive to hit her, and Ava rushed into the living room to let the big kids out. Olive panicked to explain, just to change the channel to her sister was bitten. Instinct waved, later regret. I understand her. Ava does not believe. After all, Olive's arm has bite marks. The situation worsens. The little girl cries. Ava yells at the older kids to go away. Olive says to calm down. Ava is even angrier. Mike and Olive go to a sleepover. Today, Ava forced me to pack up the big kids and send them back to my ex-wife, saying enough was enough, but I said it was a misunderstanding, and she wouldn't listen, and threatened to call the police, saying that the little girl wasn't safe around Olive, and I smiled wryly, because Lily bit her before, and she attacked her. She took her daughter back to her mother's home. I let the big child come back. GSMS said back tomorrow. Want the big child to leave. I did not answer at first. After reply this is the child's home. She was uncomfortable to go. My parents said I was right, but I shouldn't have kicked her out, and I can't take it back, and now I'm pissed, and I don't want a divorce, but Ava's been treating the older kids so badly these past few weeks, that I don't even recognize her anymore.